Hello and welcome to AutoCAD 101. For this video, I'm going to be talking about a couple shortcut commands that are not really talked about and a lot of people don't know about them. That's probably why they're not talked about. Nobody learns them in college. So first, let's draw some random circles. And I'm just going to be using these for reference points. So I'm going to use the circle command again. And I don't want to use any of these points for a circle, but I want to make one based on the center points, the X of this one and the Y of this one. So a simple way to do that is from the circle command, I can pick this center point, or the quadrant if you're using it. They're the same as the center point on this axis, and then pull that grip out. And since I had already highlighted this one, you can see I'm able to pull that one as well. And then when you meet that intersection point, it puts an X. And if I pick now, I have a circle with an X of this point and a Y of this point. And you can do the opposite, or use the Y of this coordinate and the X of this coordinate, doing the same thing. Or enter the circle command again, and I can pick dot Y of this point, and then dot X of this point, and dot Z of 0. You don't have to actually type dot Z. Z is the last option available. And you see I can place a circle with its center at the Y of this point and the X of this point. And we can use these shortcuts through any of the drawing commands, a lot of the modify commands, and even some of the other commands. So there's another way we can find some extra points using these shortcuts. Let's try another circle command. Now, once we're in the circle command, we can shift, right click, and that brings up all our osnaps settings. And these are single use osnaps. So we can pick any of these just for a single use. So if tangent is one that I have turned off, but we can use that. And then you see I have tangent points on these circles that I can select. Or we can select nearest, and sometimes if you have to cancel one of the previous selections, it won't work the first time. You just select it again, and now if I try nearest now, it will pick up any of the nearest points. Also, from shift right click, you can modify your osnap settings. So if you say you want to use one of these a bunch of times, you can click any of these on. Here's tangent and nearest, and you can turn these on from here and just click OK, and you're still in your circle command. But I've still got nearest available until I pick it. And you see I have a circle based on that center point. So there's one more that I like to use quite a bit. If we say have a couple lines, which you often will in AutoCAD, and I want to make a circle based on the center point between these two points. So start the circle command, shift right click, and you see here we have an extra one. You can also use your point filter commands from here that we talked about, the .x, .y. But I like this one quite a bit. I use it fairly often. It's mid between 2 points. So you just select the first point and then the second point, and then that circle chooses the midpoint between them. So we have a circle, and if we draw a line here, we see that that center point and that midpoint are the same location. Those are just a few I guess, workflow shortcuts that I find I use quite often. And you'll see me using them throughout this video series, just so you know how to use them as well. Thanks for watching, and good luck!